Not a lot of people believe in making the bed.
I don't make the bed.
You don't say. As if that was an undeducible fact.
I think making the bed is stupid. You're just gonna get right back in it at night. Right back in it. Doesn't change the way the bed feels when it's made.
Oh, it does.
Okay.
You don't think a made
Prove
bed
it.
feels better than getting into a broken ass, disheveled, homeless guy looked like they were here begging for coins bed? You don't think it freshens it up?
No. I got a little stand. Think the same one as you.
Hope not.
I got it on sale.
Did you clean up your beard before the podcast?
Yeah, I just did it. Could you tell?
Well, off air, you asked me if I liked it.
And what do you want? Tell me now what you really feel when we're on the camera, dude.
It looks. Did you do it yourself?
Maybe.
It
I was in
looks
the
good.
bathroom. Yeah.
Yeah, looks nice. Looks like somebody did it professionally.
Do you know how I do it?
You're gonna tell us
Over a garbage can.
what?
I do it over a garbage can because when I'm using that buzzer on like a thick, bushy beard,
Okay.
fucking shit's flying off.
You trim the cheek fat with the.
Yeah, I use the same. I use the same buzzer for the whole thing.
Well,
What
I
do you
use
do?
I use microplanes.
Okay, hold on a second. Why does yours look so perfect? Like, what doesn't make sense? So
Mine right now is not.
no, it looks it looks like somebody stuck it onto your face, like you're on a set and somebody put it on.
Because that's the kind of face I have. I have it's pretty.
Hold on. Okay,
You think? Are
anyways.
you like sexually attracted to my face?
No, to the beard,
Okay.
to your beard, because it's so well defined.
Thanks.
I learned something about myself today.
Oh, did you?
Something new.
All right.
I cannot be trusted with one of those electromagnetic machines that the physiotherapist gives you. Don't leave me alone with it.
What? Okay. What are you doing with that?
He's like, be gentle, crank it up just a little bit, like till you feel it, and that means it's working. You could go harder or you could go softer. And I was like, I wonder how hard you could put it up there.
'Kay.
And if you put it to the max, your arm just starts going by itself.
Yeah.
And that movement made me giggle uncontrollably out loud. And I was in a room full of people, so I looked a little crazy, honestly. When I was doing
Okay.
that.
And you turned it up real high.
I turned it up to the point where my arm was. I couldn't stop doing this. Are you not supposed to do that?
I don't think it matters really,
Oh.
because that's kind of what they call scam.
Oh, electromagnetic is tough as a
Who
scam.
the hell is getting a... If it works, we'd all get it.
We'd all have one in our house attached to the bed.
Dude, this is what works right here. Classic
Oh yeah.
materials.
Well, he was
What's
looking
wrong
at
with your
my-
shoulder? Is it
Got 4 tendons. 4 tendons are problems. Got 4.
4 tendons?
We got 2 rotator tendons and 2 bicep tendons. They're messed up. Actually, what that just translates to is you're weak, is what he said.
That's what I felt like. I thought
Yeah.
that might have been it.
That's what you were thinking as your diagnosis?
Because I've got a lot of physios.
You've been to physio?
I've been there a couple times.
They also do when they got to put the electromagnetic little thing on.
Yeah.
She's like, can you please, oh no, the first it was the guy. The girl came to take it off. He's like, hey, you got to take your shirt off if that's okay with you. And I said, why wouldn't that be okay? And then I took my shirt off and he's like, dude, I'm sorry. This is not
Sorry
gonna
for your hairy situation.
He's like, this is not going to be great for you. Because he was undoing the tape at the time. And he's like, I don't know. It's a
Did he
surgical
shave a little plot of
tape.
land
Nope.
onto
No, he
your
didn't. He just right on.
Wow.
He snapped it right on the hair. And then when she
Did the
peeled it off-
electricity, you think the electricity was maybe a little weakened?
because
by all
of the hair?
fiber?
No. By the cilia of my body.
You ever just go no shirt in areas where you could probably get away with that?
I did the other night. I drove home, no shirt.
You drove home.
After work, I was like, it was so hot out. Did you not get, wasn't it hot in Toronto? It was hot here, dude.
It was hot.
It was like 30 degrees at 9 p.m.
Okay.
Took the shirt off, drove home. Nobody noticed. Pulled up
30
beside people
degrees at 9 p.m.
at 9 p.m.
I mean, that's hot.
Shirtless driving.
It's attractive.
Never felt. Never felt so with all the fishing rods and all the
Did
shit.
you have
in my
pants
truck.
on?
Yeah, unfortunately, I wish I didn't. Can you be naked?
Well,
You
in a
can't,
truck,
right?
in a truck, I would probably think about being naked driving.
Yeah, but not in a car because somebody's
'Cause
looking down.
in a car, you can't really get roadhead, you know, because it's so easy to look into the car. You almost need a Ram Classic to get roadhead.
with
With the air horn? I wonder
the
if
air
the
horn.
guy at the Ram dealership sells that. Like, hey, if your wife's still cool.
So, did you notice that I had that cuddle seat in the middle?
Cuddle seat. What the hell's that?
Like, you know where the armrest in the Ram where you're putting your arm, but that's a seat, it's a bench seat.
Oh, yeah. I also hate the design of the Ram inside of it, that Ram. Like, the new, well, not even the new. That year, 2018 Ram was probably nice too inside, but they want you to feel bad buying that edition.
What do you mean they want you to feel bad?
Literally, there's like nothing to it. You turn the knob to go driving and reverse.
Worst part of the whole thing was
It
the
doesn't
little
feel
knob.
like a legitimate. You know?
Yeah. No, I know.
It feels illegitimate.
Speaking of roadhead, don't you think you should have seen more of that in your life for how much we drive?
I've never seen it once.
I've never seen it once.
Haven't I?
I've never once seen it. Not that I'm looking for it, but I've never seen oral sex.
I've never
ever.
really seen people just going at it in a car. Where you see that?
I've never seen it. I don't think I've ever seen anybody have sex besides myself.
Like that you like live.
Like I've never walked in on somebody. I've never
No.
maybe I've heard it in the background.
No, you never really.
Actually, one time I will say I was camping with a bunch of people,
Okay.
and my buddy and his wife decided to have sex at the campfire when everybody was sleeping.
They text you?
They used my my tent was right there.
Oh.
Could hear it.
The way you told the story, it felt like you think I sent a text prior.
He's like, by the way, we're out here banging.
And what happened? Was it just erotica for like
It was
a
just
minute and a half?
It pretty much was like
Nice.
for some minutes.
Uncomfortable.
Because everybody was in their tents, so everybody knew what was going on. The next morning was the most awkward breakfast until I had to break the ice because I was holding it in. I'm looking at everybody. I'm like, everybody knew what was going on. You guys all knew what was going on. So we're making bagels by the fire, and I'm like, hey, were you guys having sex last night by the fire? And then they were like, what do you mean? I'm like, what do you mean? What do I mean? I look around, everybody else was like, they were having sex. Yeah, they were having sex. On my chair. They had sex
On your
on my
chair.
chair. Yeah, they told me.
Well, they gotta have sex somewhere.
I know, but I just have the biggest,
And I
comfiest
mean,
chair. I
yeah,
guess.
well, you have the most powerful chair.
It has to hold up all this man.
Two of them probably was one of you on the chair.
Yeah. No, for sure. You're not joking. That's for sure.
So, did anybody else have sex? Sounded like you went on a little bit of a sex trip on the camping trip.
Honestly, I didn't. I thought that's the best time to have sex is when somebody else is having sex.
Well,
Best time to fire guns during a war, you know?
Yeah, I guess you're right. I guess you're right, you little pervert.
No, shut up.
So you're beating your meat in the tent. What's going on? What else is going on? What else is going on there?
That was a crazy trip. My buddy's like, I just realized there's different types of people who go camping. There's people who are ready to drink, and there's people who are ready to fish and camp.
Yeah, there's a big difference.
Yeah.
Some people are alcoholics. You know? You're just an alcoholic who doesn't know. Those are the best kind of
That's
alcoholic.
me, dude.
You don't
I think
know?
That's me. I don't know. Do you think outside in?
You think you're an alcoholic?
I'm asking you.
I don't think so, no.
Yeah, because I could go a long time without drinking. It's not a big deal.
I think those people, like the alcoholics, they smell like booze. For sure. For some reason, booze becomes a full body deodorant when you're an alcoholic.
Oh, yeah.
You could just smell like, you like had a night of drinking, you're like, hey, you stink. You're like, what?
You can smell it on yourself. That's when you know something's bad, when you can smell it on
Where is
yourself.
it coming from? My face?
Pores.
I don't want to believe that. Beer.
Smell. You drink enough beer, you run out of holes for it to come out.
Why don't I smell like steak then, eh? I'm eating that every day.
You're eating one steak, though. If you had 14 steaks in a day, I bet you if you high five somebody, they'd be
Smell
like,
like a
"What's all this?
carpaccio.
What's all this protein you got on your hands, dude?"
14 steaks a day, carpaccio stinks. My dad said that if he rubs his chin after he sweats and he smells it, Parmesan he smells. Says that scent will make mosquitoes come to party. You smell like Parmesan? Are you Parmigiano Reggiano over there? You smell like fucking mozzarella, I bet.
Dude, I smell like fermented cheese, dude.
You smell like cheese, dude. We're cheesy.
Oh, I'm lactose intolerant.
I smell like cheese.
What did you say to me this weekend? You're the only person I know that's lactose intolerant that sprints towards cheese.
Oh my God. Everything is cheese.
So much cheese.
That pizza you ordered,
Too much cheese, eh?
it was all cheese. And you don't even take the pill. First of all, you're supposed to take it before. When you said after, I just didn't want to say anything because I had already given you enough shit about everything in your house is broken. So I was like, I can't tell him that the pill modification's off.
Wait, the Gaviscon is for after.
No, Gaviscon, you're supposed to take, you can take like a thing that will make it not even happen.
Oh, yeah, Pentalock. Take that every day, too, during the morning.
Pentalock.
Pantalock.
So you do take it.
Yeah, I just forgot the past few days, you know?
Got it. How's that? How do you forget? Don't you put it right next to the brick? A cheese.
You want me to say my excuse?
Yeah, throw it on us, grown man.
Because I'm a grown man, dude.
You can't say that with a loose toilet seat like that. Your toilet seat is
I tightened
so
it. I already tightened
loose.
it.
Did
I
you?
already tightened it. Oh, yeah, I tightened it.
Tighten.
I went all dirty, too, down there. When you go down there, it's dirty. It's not clean.
Yeah.
Under a toilet is not clean.
There's a fine balance. Under a toilet is clean if you clean it.
Why are you cleaning under the toilet, though?
Because it gets
the floor. I clean the floor and
dirty.
stuff.
You clean ever? Just like areas that are unfavorable. Like, of course, I don't want to clean the baseboards, but when I see dust, right?
Turns out cleaning's easy. Just when you see it dirty, you clean it.
Done. Doesn't your sink apply ever? Aren't you like, oh shit? Don't you see? For me, as your sink, the condition of your sink, the head.
Yeah.
It feels like I could take it with me and
pay
for it at the cashier.
The one at the kitchen.
It looks like I could take your sink head off and be like, how much is this? I would like to buy it. Doesn't that run a clock in your mind? Sand timer? Shit, I have 38 days left with this because it's going to break.
There's an expiry date to you.
And I saw that you tightened it because the next morning I came in a little tighter.
I think Kurt tightened it.
Kurt was like,
handyman.
What the hell is this?
Yeah. He's used to it, though. He's like, that's not a big deal.
Yeah.
Because he's a grown man, for real. Yeah. He's a real man.
He's a man. What does that mean to you in your heart and soul? Man, real man. Think about
just
it.
trudging through life.
Basket in hard.
Bullets bouncing off.
Bullets.
Like,
Who's shooting? Who is shooting?
No, but like there's metaphorical bullets, you know?
Yeah. Lay one of those down for us. Hit us with one of those metaphorical bullets.
You just like, you wake up, you know?
Got it.
Your tire's flat.
That's a bullet.
But you figure it out.
Is it flat because it's been looking a little deflated and you haven't changed it in a month? Because I mean, that happened with you. Remember, I took your tire and the guy goes, "Yo, you driving on this?" And I go, "Yeah, my buddy said it's fine." He actually said, "Don't put air. Take some air out.
Take less air out." Oh, you're talking about when I had the Tundra stuff.
Yeah, I was driving like this. Looks like I was going into a side.
I had a big hole. I had a big hole in the tire. Had a big screw in there.
Are you afraid of the interaction?
Of what? Of like what's the consequences of that?
Fixing?
I don't like to
You realize that your light's been flickering for 2 years?
So last night, I had my buddies over to play poker. There was 8 of us there.
Got it.
And like in the middle of the game, the lights started just going, and they were like, "Do something now, fix it, fix that right now." So my solution, I shut it off. We play poker in the dark, dude.
I don't like that. That story.
It's bad.
That story was going the right place.
Yeah.
And then look at what happened. Why? Why is that your solution? Off lights.
Off. It's easy.
Why?
I don't know.
You can't. You don't change a bulb. You don't know how.
It's not the bulbs. That's the problem.
What is it?
It's I bought non-dimmable lights, and it's on a dimmer. Why are you looking at me? Why? Go ahead.
Why though?
Shoot them at me.
But
bullets.
it's been a dimmer the whole time. Every light in your house has a dimmer. Every single light has a dimmer.
I've got dimmers everywhere.
What happened? Okay, this is flicker. If it wasn't flickering, no one would say anything. But it flickers. And you're just like, okay, I guess I'm going to have a seizure.
It's not a big deal.
Why? Why isn't it a big deal? See, the thing is, it is a big deal. And that's what I mean. When it's not in your way, when the seat's a little loose,
yeah,
it's not a big deal. But your seat, if you had a tub, I would slip off of the seat into the tub.
What did you say today? You're
surfing.
You felt like you were surfing.
This is what it feels like being on the toilet. I'm like, oh. I remembered the last time. Last time I was there, I was like, this has gotten a 1/4 inch looser since the time. There's been no tightening at all.
Zero tightening.
Zero tightening.
No.
The door on the shower, if it wasn't 6 things, I wouldn't have said anything. I like pushed the door on the shower. It was like a flag.
The bottom track is. I tried to fix it, broken. So then I just said, "Well, I'll just push it. It'll be fine." Like,
so you don't see it all around you falling apart.
My entire life is falling apart around me. Dude.
The doors on. Now I'm like, if I came in at an inspection, you're selling the place. Like, hey, you got to fix the closet door, the sink, the shower in the main room. I don't even want to look at that other room.
Did you shower in Kurt's room?
No.
Was it good? Oh, well, you could have went in there. You were good.
I was fine. I waited. Kurt's room. Hey, go in somebody else's fucking area.
It's a room, dude. He just sleeps there. It's not like it's his room, you know?
I think that's the mentality that's brought you to this point.
In my life.
Yeah.
Yeah. Destructive behavior, really, I think it is.
Not a lot of people believe in making the bed.
I don't make the bed.
You don't say. As if that was an undeducible fact.
I think making the bed is stupid. You're just going to get right back in it at night. Right back in it. Doesn't change the way the bed feels when it's made.
Oh, it does.
Okay.
You don't think a made bed
feels
better than getting into a broken ass, disheveled, homeless guy looked like they were here begging for coins bed? You don't think it freshens it up?
No.
Why? Why do you think this way? Tell me what it is in your head that you don't see a Okay, how about this? Whenever you go to like a Bed Bath & Beyond equivalent, are all the beds unmade?
I wish they were. I wish they showed you reality store, bed ain't made. Okay, you could go to 5
and guess what would happen to that house? Guess what would happen to that store?
It would close down.
No one's buying a mattress because everyone would say, "Oh, I might as well just sleep on the floor."
My bed used to be on the floor before I got a fucking frame.
We all started on the floor, but you got to work your way up. Remember when it was cool to just have your mattress on the floor?
Yeah, like,
dude, I got a mattress cover, then sheets.
Yeah.
My mattress hasn't seen the light of day.
I will say the mattress cover, the condom that goes on the mattress, is a sick invention.
See what I'm saying? I think this is just...
I have one.
I know. I could see it. It's falling off. It looks like a pair of underwear around the mattress. Just hanging off the fucking legs of the mattress. I can't believe you don't think a made bed is more comfortable than a slept-in...
You know, if I wasn't like this, you wouldn't be able to laugh, I feel like.
I love that you're like this, but I also want you to fucking try to make your bed. It's an easy task. Done. Boom.
Not at 5:15 in the morning when you roll out and you got to go to work, you know?
Not wrong, because you know what you have to do as well? You got to let it breathe.
What do you mean?
Evidently, sleeping in your bed's like making wine.
Tell me how those two things are correlated.
You got a concoction of scents in there. You got to let them out. If you just fold it up and make it, you're just trapping in last night's you. The ghost of you last night. There's a whole mattress thing, you know?
I'm going to look it up. I want to look up.
Women marry men. They download this into our heads. We logicify it, pass it on to our wanderer friends like yourself here.
So you're telling me your wife held a seminar for you?
Your bed makes me think that you take a stick and all your valuables out your house every single day and hope for a better life.
Just fucking.
You were so mad at me when I was saying all those things.
I was annoyed. So you're telling me you thought I was faking it?
No,
I thought I was fake.
That's what I just say. I say the same thing to Deanna. That's just how I disarm people.
Yeah, that's not. I removed.
I was like, I know you don't actually care about the items in question.
No, I don't care about the stuff.
You don't care
about
if
you
it's
attacking
tight.
me.
That's
there's
the
a difference.
Funniness.
It's only
and I
funny.
wasn't even attacking you. I was attacking the items. And obviously, I didn't even mention the canoe. And once that came into effect, everybody was in unanimous agreement that you're ridiculous.
The canoe, I have nowhere else to put it. It's got to be okay. For the record, for the context, because nobody has any idea what we're talking about.
No, they don't.
I live in a 2-bedroom condo, and in my living room,
yes,
there's a 16-foot canoe.
Yeah. In front of the TV. It's not even courteously behind the TV. You could literally move the couch forward, throw the canoe behind.
You're saying put the canoe. There's not enough room between the door and the fucking wall.
Of course there is.
16 feet.
Oh, I see what you mean.
Get a measuring tape.
Why couldn't you get a 12-foot canoe? Why did you get 16 feet? Like what? Did you not take inventory of what was happening?
No. I have a place to store it.
Where's that?
My buddy's house. We built the thing in the garage, for it. Slides in, slides out.
Nice.
But when I'm using it, that's 30 minutes away. That's an annoying trip. And a Ram, you know what? You saw the gas consumption. You were seeing it.
So you don't think that that's going to change?
Well, I'm going to have a place to put the canoe.
When you're married.
There will be a place to put it.
Okay. What if
a garage.
What if there isn't a place? What do you think?
We're going to get rid of the canoe? I'm not going to get married. I'll choose the canoe.
We'll see about that, my friend. We'll see about that.
No, there'll be a garage. There'll be a place. Canoe is part of me. It's part of my life.
Yeah. I mean, yeah. There's no options other than Canoe City.
Just trying to move it last night for the poker game. All I did was slide it like 4 feet away from the table we were playing at. And my buddy Jesper, he's like, "This is a big canoe, dude." He's like, you got anywhere else you could put it? Nope. That's it.
That's it.
Like everybody walked in, first thing was like, "You got a canoe in your living room right now."
Yeah. And every time you move it, it's damaging some stuff, Because it's big. It's not like a movable.
No. I wish there was a way to add context, but it's big.
What context do you want to add there, my friend?
Just to show what it looks like.
Yeah, you want a visual representation?
Well, it just helps.
Here's what you do. After the episode, send me an image of your situation. We'll put it in there. We'll let the people know.
Okay.
Yeah.
We'll let people decide whether it's ridiculous or not.
I think that everybody's going to think it's ridiculous.
Every person?
See, the problem is you have no other options.
So that's a little bit justified.
It's not that it's justified, but...
Where do you keep your bike?
Where do I keep my bike? There's storage.
But if you didn't have the storage before, where'd you keep it? Front entrance?
Throw it out. No, I did. I used to keep it in the house, and I would damage shit in the house, and the bike, and the wheels, and my... And then I hate the bike. A once prized possession. Now I'm like, God, you're such a burden on my life. Remember before when you used to support me?
You used to get me around?
Now I got a fine in my elevator with the bike.
You did not get a fine. No, you didn't.
$150.
How? For having the bike?
No elevator in the bike. No bike in the elevator, they said. And I said, well, how am I supposed to get it up there? He's like, you're not supposed to bring it up there. I was like, well, they didn't tell me that. The hell?
So your place was like, you can't have a bike.
Yeah, he's like, you might damage the elevator. And I'm like, it's made of steel. What the hell are we talking about?
What a jerk that
My
guy
bike's
is.
got rubber tires.
What a jerk, man.
Just trying, man.
Just trying. What did you have fun? Did you have fun when you came here? Besides all that bullshit.
Honestly, Ottawa kind of stresses me out a little bit. It's so spread out. It's like the Sioux. So
what happened?
You know, and everyone's just everywhere in Ottawa at all times. Packed. Parking can't.
Yeah.
Why? Who are these people in Ottawa? Ottawans? Ottawatans? What do they want?
There's a lot of them.
What are they buying? What is everyone buying all the time, you know? Well, mall full. How? You know? We're broke. I'm in there. I'm in there too. How the hell am I in there? I'm not buying nothing.
Apparently not broke. Not in Ottawa.
You like a mall?
I love malls.
Me too. I like a mall.
Worked in one for 6 years.
I don't like that. I didn't like that when I did that.
Why not?
Feels
We're
trapped.
social people.
I don't like I want windows.
Casino, not a place for you.
No, I like a window.
But you like winning.
Anyway, I like windows. You know, in the mall, you're trapped in there, and you have an area of the mall. One thing I liked about the mall is going about it. You ever go about the mall?
Go about the mall? Like you mean like traverse the mall?
I go about it.
Okay, and you don't buy anything though. Not a customer.
It's almost like I think the mall is you go in there, and you think to yourself, wow, I don't need anything. But you're slowly trying to convince yourself to, oh boy, this is cool. Look at this, honey. It's on sale, you know? And anything more than zero is too much.
That's called window shopping. You're a window shopper.
That's why I didn't like the job. No windows.
No windows.
Also, the side of the mall I worked in Sault Ste. Marie was like the end of the mall where the mall is degrading, and they're putting like candle stores and like guys that are good with making stuff out of wood.
Oh, yeah.
And what the hell is with those guys that make shit out of wood? Like, their store is never a store. It's always just like a storage unit for the things that they've created. You just have to walk around it and file through like, oh, how much is this? He's like, I don't know. How much you want to give me? You're like, fucking, why don't these have prices?
I think that is the definition of a store, though, when you think
A storage unit?
It's a storage unit that things are for sale.
Yeah, I mean, you're not wrong.
Wait, did you work really in the mall? Like shoppers in the fucking Cambridge?
Shoppers, I worked at the T-Booth Wireless.
In the Wellington Square?
Station.
T-Booth Wireless? Like the T-Mobile?
Since we're in Canada, and you know that, we don't have T-Mobile. We have Virgin.
You're right.
Yeah, I worked in the kiosk. Who came up with that word, by the way? Kiosk. It's good.
2 words.
It's good.
Key and os.
No, it's not. You feel like that's right? You think that's right?
No.
You're going to look it up on the internet?
English-speaking countries for small booths offering goods and services.
No, I knew what it was, but did you see that it's not 2 words? Did you confirm that?
It is. It says it right here.
No, that's them sounding it out so you can say it. See what's happening here?
You like it?
I feel like my sink's breaking as we speak.
Oh, you're starting to make some connected the dots over here.
Okay, so listen.
I'm listening.
I worked in the mall.
Gotcha.
You don't even want. You're trying to erase my history here, like fucking. It's 1984.
I was thinking you were referring to shoppers in the Wellington Square. No, or the.
Well, if
the
we're counting that, then I've worked in 2 malls.
That's 2 malls for sure.
Because it's in the mall. You weren't going to count that? It is indoor access.
It's got an outdoor exit.
And indoors.
I don't remember there being
And it's
an
likely
indoor.
the best shoppers in the city.
The best one in the
Yeah,
city?
you got to apply and then interview and then get hired to work there.
That's not how it works anywhere else. It's the only
I'm
place.
telling you, it was hard to get in, okay?
Gotcha.
What was your...
Shoppers is hard.
Hey, of course, and you're looking at the guy. I got in. Did you get
You're
in
the
there?
king. No, I never applied.
Yeah, because you knew. It'd be tough.
Didn't want to work at a.
You didn't want to work at Shoppers, did you? You telling lies to the listeners?
I was a golf course and a pizza store guy.
Yeah, I really wanted to work in the golf course. Working at Shoppers more so felt like I was a little bit more feminine than the other guys, you know? Felt like I knew a little bit too much about aisle 6, if you know what I'm talking
Aisle
about.
6. I love aisle 6.
Feminine novels in there.
What's an aisle 6?
I was always excited when I was at my job. I'm going to just ignore what's in aisle 6.
Okay.
When I would open a box, aisle 6 is like feminine products, I think.
Yeah, okay.
Who
you're
knows?
right.
Things
I
have
believe you. Who
changed.
cares?
Remember when
Yeah,
things
you're
were
right.
what they were and then they changed?
Yeah. You're excited. Boxes.
I used to see a magazine. I'm like, cool. I'll be something like that one day. Nope.
So you'd see like a giant jacked black guy on the men's fitness magazine.
It was always like the Rolling Stones or something on like a
Yeah.
magazine. Be like, yeah, get a bus.
I want to be in a band.
You know?
You play instruments, though. You could be in a band.
I would always talk to the people at Shoppers like, so this is what you're doing? This what for the rest of your life? Yeah, no, I'm not. I got dreams. You still dreaming?
Sometimes.
What are you dreaming about?
Had a crazy one the other day.
Take your time.
Had a really crazy dream the other day.
We're waiting.
Oh, you want me to tell you about it?
Honestly, what did I start that for? I just wanted to hear the preface. You ever get antipasto till you're done eating? You're like, actually, you guys want pasta? Nope. Anti.
No.
Hit me
we
with
don't
the
want it.
antipasti, baby. I don't want a fucking whole meal. I want olives and cheese. Yeah, we want to know about the goddamn dream.
Okay.
You said it was crazy. If you would have been like, hey, I had a gay dream about my whole sexuality. I don't know if I'm still the same. No, I wouldn't want to hear about that. You said crazy because I guess what?
Holy shit.
Guess what my hunch is.
Tell me.
No, you guess.
I'm guessing. Oh, you want me to tell
Oh,
you?
yeah. Yes. You're confused off the gate here. I hear it. I'm hearing with you.
I
Guess what you
literally
think,
was.
no, guess what you think I'm thinking about this dream. You think I think it's crazy?
No.
Hit it.
All there is I remember fighting a bunch of different guys. I was doing a lot of fighting. Fight.
And
Winning. I was
you
winning.
were you.
I was. Listen. Just I was fighting. Okay?
Describe your size.
It was a POV.
So you could just see
have been me.
hands? Were you using a gun?
I was, it was all hands and knives, and I was killing and slicing and dicing everybody.
Okay. Are you dropping each knife or same knife?
The knife was there, but then it wasn't, but then it was back again. Unclear.
Wow.
But then at the end of the dream, what woke me up, this was the craziest part, is I was getting choked, but when I was getting choked to death, it like panned out quick, and it was Owen Wilson. It wasn't me.
Wait a second.
I swear to God. Whole dream, POV, okay? I'm fighting.
You're fighting.
It's me. And then I'm getting choked, and as I'm getting choked, it just shoots out Owen Wilson. I swear. I woke up. I was like, the fuck is this? Why is Owen Wilson getting choked? I don't.
Have you seen an Owen Wilson movie lately?
He hasn't been choked in any of them, I'll tell you right now.
But what movies have you watched?
None with him in it in years, probably.
Owen Wilson.
Wow.
And
Owen Wilson.
you could see him?
I could see him clearly. He was me. Well, it could have been me,
And
but
did
he was
he
Owen
die as you?
Wilson. Woke up. As soon as I saw that it was Owen Wilson, I was like, what the fuck is going on
I
here?
think that means, like a literally direct translation, that you're not going to get like much more money ever out of your salary at your current job.
It's unfortunate. That's okay.
Yeah. I've heard about that. The Owen Wilson dream,
Those two things.
where like
there's a
they're
book.
they're fighting for promotion, and it feels like they can get anything they want, you know. And
running
then
really slow.
they're actually $72,000 is the most you're going to make at this company.
Owen.
The Owen Wilson.
I got
dream.
Owened. You never had that happen to you? You had a dream, you woke up, you're like, that's not me.
I've never been no. I've never. I haven't dreamt in a while.
Like you haven't woke up in a oh shit. You
Yeah,
haven't woke up in a
slow
while.
down, man.
Sorry, you haven't woken up and been like, that was a crazy dream.
I haven't had a dream in a while.
Okay, tell me how long?
Couldn't.
How many years?
Oh, couldn't tell you. A dream?
It's been years.
Probably.
What do you think? Do you think that's healthy?
I don't know. It's probably the weed for sure.
So why does the weed stop it?
Couldn't tell you. Not a doctor. But from what I've not read about it, and totally speculative.
Tyler is gonna be pissed right now when he hears this.
I don't know. Yeah, it affects your dreams. I think when they say you get off the weed, you're like your dreams are intense or something.
Yeah.
Sometimes I'll dream a lot of floating platforms. I don't know what that means.
Mario?
No, not like game platforms. Just floating, like, I'm on a platform kind of thing, and then it's
Okay.
yeah.
Interesting. I don't know. I can't relate because I'm not always dreaming, but I'm always having dreams.
So wait a second. Every night?
No, that's not what I said.
Okay. Why is that? Why do you think that is?
Because sometimes I'll wake up and I know I had some dreams.
But you don't know what they were.
them. But then other nights I'll wake up and be like, that was vivid. Like one time, so vivid, I felt like something was grabbing my leg and twisting, turning my leg. And then I woke up and I was in a sweat and breathing heavy. And the bedsheet had wrapped around my leg like 50 times. Why? Why so many times?
Because you're moving around.
I move. I'm a mover.
Yeah. And I mean, that one,
That makes sense.
that's a classic dream.
So that makes more sense than getting Wilson.
Yeah. That one
Dude,
doesn't even make sense a little bit.
Called Michaela immediately when I woke up. I was like, I just had the craziest dream. Tell me what you think about it. And she's like, that's weird.
Yeah. There's no way to even really talk more about that.
Okay. Moving on.
No, I'm not saying for us. I mean for you later in life. I mean, really, who can you tell that to? That it means anything to them? You know?
That was rude, I think.
Well, what do you mean? I mean, say like how do you bring that up in conversation?
I had a crazy dream the other day.
Where I was fighting people to the death, winning a lot, and then just before I died, I was Owen Wilson. How have you been? Have you been good lately? Like, how are you gonna tweak that, bring that into the conversation?
What a cocktail party story.
Yeah, and it is. You can't even say like, because I met him recently. He popped up in your head.
Yeah. Like HD Owen Wilson.
Well, speaking of the Wilson brothers,
Gotcha.
I auditioned for a movie that is in theaters. There's a friggin' poster of it.
Yeah, you sent me a picture.
I'm not in it. No, I sent the world a picture on Instagram via the story. The world being 1,700 people that are half my family. But anyways, Luke Wilson's in the picture. Speaking of the Wilson brothers.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you could have been working with him.
I think I would have been him.
Was it a big deal movie? What's the movie called?
It's called You Gotta Believe. No, it's literally a poster in the movie. What do you mean I can't tell you?
Well, I just mean like it was a secret maybe?
I think I was supposed to be Owen Wilson or Luke Wilson or Greg Kinnear maybe.
Greg Kinnear, John Kelly.
Coach John Kelly maybe.
After dedicating the season to a teammate's
it's about a
alien
little league
father,
team.
a group of underdog youth baseball players makes it all the way to the Little League.
World Series. Little League.
That sounds like a shit movie.
Hey.
Dude. That sounds like, Hey, wait. That sounds like two movies. That sounds like Hardball and Bad News Bears.
And
sounds like both of those.
So you just said it's a shit movie and then listed two great movies that
those movies are great.
Okay.
No. I'm saying those are great, and it sounds like they want that movie to be those movies.
Okay. Well, this actually happened, all right?
That makes it so much worse.
What if I was in it?
Well, then it would have been great.
That's what...
That's what family's for.
I'm...
What? How does that offend you?
I wasn't expecting to see the poster. I wish they would have told me that. Hey, just so you know, you didn't get it, but be on the lookout for the poster. It'll come. It might hurt your feelings.
That makes it so much better.
I was coming out of a movie. I just seen Twister. So happy. Oh, no.
I didn't get the part.
I didn't know they shot it.
Oh, that makes it so much. I'm sorry.
How did I know 6 months ago they would have shot the whole movie without telling me? It feels as though they didn't consider my feelings not once.
You know what I think that tells us about society? We need to embrace rejection more.
Well,
they don't.
It would have just been nice if pre-audition they would be like, "Hey, we've seen Luke Wilson's stuff. We really like it. We don't want to discourage you. He has been in a few things.
A few.
Have you seen Legally Blonde? If not, watch it before you interview.
Have you seen?
Go ahead.
What's that one?
Yeah,
Frank the Tank.
Old school.
Old school. So would you have rather they just emailed you and said you didn't get it?
They don't do that.
That's what I'm just saying. What do you think if we just did a flip the script and that became normal?
It would have been cool if actually I beat Luke Wilson out. See, I keep even seeing Owen, and I'm sure he gets that a lot. You think he gets that a lot?
Yeah.
He gets that probably a lot.
No, he does. He doesn't look anything like his brother.
That's why he hates it.
Oh.
See what I'm saying? See what I did there?
If you would have beat him out, you could have been
If I would have beat him out, it would have been cool if they had they got me to tell him, change the power dynamic. Hey, Luke.
This is a big movie.
It's not. It's not. It's going to be
I was just trying.
baseball in it.
Well, I was trying to just look at the production company who's doing it.
Someone's doing it.
Well, fuck Luke Wilson.
You got to believe. I'm going to go watch it in the theaters.
No, you can't.
Why?
The guy's taking bread off your table. You're hungry because of him.
You ever go to a movie that isn't a movie that you should see, but you're like, I'm going to see this?
Yeah, I do it all the
I
time.
go a lot.
Twisters was supposed to be good, though. You can't say that about
It was
Twisters.
great.
I'm going to see it. Glenn Powell.
But
one
I'm
of my
saying,
favorite
do you
actors.
go to the movies often?
Not as much as I used to. Too expensive. But that box, you've seen it. I have everything on there. I don't have to go to the movies anymore. I mean, probably shouldn't be saying that on here. But
See, but here's the thing. I enjoy the whole thing.
You don't get popcorn every time.
Pretty much every time.
So you're completely comfortable. The movie experience is one thing, but $26?
That's what I do, though. That's the thing that I like to do.
That's your
the
thing,
I
right?
like to
That's
do.
everybody's got their little thing.
Thing I like to do.
Gotcha. It hurts because I don't even like popcorn. So to pay that much.
So first of all, back up a sec.
Okay, I'm in.
You don't like it. Why is it that you're buying it?
It's part of the movie experience.
For people that want it.
Yeah.
So
I don't. Somebody that I'm with is going to eat it. I'm not going to eat. I don't go by myself.
okay. You see that I try with you to give you a second to be like, make sense of it. I'm like I'm the guy. If you were an actor, you got a headphone in. I'm the guy going, and then you say this.
Listen,
Why don't you do nachos?
Why?
They're delicious.
True. I like putting the chocolate M&Ms, the peanut M&Ms in. Get that buttery popcorn. I know you and butter, you have a fucking mix.
No, I like butter. What's wrong with butter?
No, I know you like butter. It's about the other thing, because what butter most commonly? Lobster.
Oh, yeah. No. Lobster's fine. They got Lobster Fest at the Keg right now.
Sucks, probably.
It doesn't. It's not crab, though. But I don't get the butter at the movies, that machine butter thing, that available to the public butter.
You don't think they're the same?
I don't think they're the same. In fact,
So you're saying, okay.
I think they're completely different.
So you think when you pay for that butter,
Yeah.
the extra money,
Yep.
the one they put on is different than the one that they give to everybody else?
200% I do.
I think that it's not. I think it's the same. I think if you really
So wait a
look
second
at
then. I have a question.
Go ahead, tell me.
Well,
Yeah,
why
listen.
are they charging?
Because they're smarter than you.
So it's more
So
intelligent to have the option to pay and
Yeah.
then a little to your left,
Yeah.
completely free, and they
Exactly.
think that the over-under on that is profit?
Yeah.
That sounded like, it
Because-
looked like that was music to your ears, but it ain't.
I want you to test it out next time. Bet you they go get a little cup. Get a cup. Tastes exactly the same. Butter flavoring.
Do you have two hands and a search bar, my friend? Because I'm sure this is on YouTube, buddy.
Why do we got to search it?
You should do it on your own time.
Okay, fine.
No, do it
I don't
now. This
care.
is really our own
Okay.
time. But you don't think they're different. How are they not different? Of course, in my head as a consumer, I'm going to the line at the movies, getting real butter that I'm paying for. And the instructions, it's getting Starbucks level there. Now I got to say, hey, don't layer it too deep because it'll seep through the bag. You pulling up anything there?
I'm trying to it's going to be hard to find it.
It's going to be hard to find it.
Cineplex butter surcharge. This is a stupid question, but I'm always confused.
Yeah. Just ask, is the butter behind the counter different than the butter in front of the counter? That'll simplify your search right there.
Oh, this is 2014 though. We don't want that.
What's 2014?
Says, I used to work at Cineplex. The 75 cents was actual butter, whereas the free pumping is butter flavoring, a.k.a. Becel.
Hey.
So you're saying margarine and butter are not the same thing?
Do they have the same name?
It used to be butter was extra, but Becel was free at the counter. But then they changed it so you could get the free stuff yourself. The real butter is a lot less sketch, especially since they clean the butter containers every night.
Interesting.
That's 2014,
So you think in 14 they were having it and they were like, you know what? Let's spend more money. You think that's how business operates? Wait a second. I have a question for you. You're lactarded.
Okay, you could relax there.
Your stomach has a hard time with the multiple choice questions involving milk and or lactose. Can't seem to discern which is the answer.
Just fails the
test. And you've been
time.
getting hateable popcorn, and you've never noticed non-reaction from the Becel margarine?
Well, I never pay for the butter.
But that's what I'm saying. When you add the Becel, aren't you...
No, I don't get that either. Because the popcorn is already buttered as well.
Yeah, who knows what that is?
What do you mean?
That could be yellow paint for all we know. Butter. How is it pre-buttered? You ever ask yourself that in the kernels?
They butter the kernels, dude.
What the fuck?
If you take kernels and you put them in butter, when it pops, there's butter there.
Do you think so?
You could do it in your pan at home.
Did you really? Is that really real?
You can make popcorn at home, 100%. Put a little olive oil, then put a little bit of butter. Pop, 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 pop.
And they come out yellow.
No. Is that what we were talking about?
Well, what's butter on the buttered popcorn?
Is that what makes it yellow? Was it? Well, how did the? Okay,
did you think the kernels were just yellow?
No.
Why are they yellow?
I don't know.
Butter. Well, good thing you had the mechanical keyboard because we wouldn't know you were searching.
I need to know.
Popcorn kernels are white.
The key ingredient in this special popcorn oils is the beta carotene that's added.
That's what's in carrots to make you see good.
Exactly. That's why it comes out yellow.
So that's not even butter? It's carotene.
No. Exactly.
I feel like I've been lied to.
Flavosol.
See?
You likely never heard of it.
Don't want that.
Flavosol, because really only movie theaters use it. Essentially, it's butter-flavored salt. It's a real fine, bright orange powder. Shit.
Sodium?
More sodium. I hate popcorn.
A lot of people don't like it, but I thoroughly enjoy it.
It doesn't get stuck in your teeth?
Of course
and
it
your
does.
throat? Yeah, that's horrible.
Wait, with the throat?
Oh, sorry, I snuck that in there. I got throat problems, so I got to be careful what I put down there.
That's what he said.
Shut up.
What do you mean? Gets caught in your throat?
I've almost choked to death multiple times.
You got a dry throat?
I got to think. I used to think I had a smaller throat than everyone else, and I did some research. Impossible. They're all the same size.
All of them.
There's not much disparity between people.
I've got a few videos on the old hub that'll prove you wrong there, buddy. All throats are the same size. Come on.
Yeah, it must be crazy.
What do you mean?
I just used to think that because, I was like, how come I'm almost choking to death and nobody else is?
I think it's your airways.
I think it's the chewing. I think I just needed to chew more. No.
Your suboptimal chew?
Yeah, like 2 chews in the swallow, not off.
For everything?
Almost everything. Like I had a breakfast
Your
sandwich
teeth
this morning.
are
I'd take
flat.
Yeah, I would take.
What encouraged you to think you could just?
I just think it's the speed in which I eat. Okay, so I've since modified eating.
Yep.
I still eat fast,
Yep.
but I've changed. I don't talk or breathe while I eat anymore, if possible.
Is this like a new thing?
Yeah, it's in the past couple years, and that's definitely helped with the choking.
But not the ambiance of the dinner.
No.
Okay. So you're choking almost all the time when you're eating? What's going on
No.
there?
I've had 4 major choking where Heimlich maneuver needed to happen.
On you?
Yeah.
Oh. Shit.
You didn't know that?
I mean, I feel
think
like
I
you
took-
probably did tell me.
I told you probably once
Then
or
I
twice,
forgot.
one or two stories. That's okay.
Say it again.
No, it's traumatizing.
Oh, bad. Was it a bigger guy? Did he hurt you?
No.
No, he wasn't.
Well, my boss at work saved
He
me
saved your
one
life.
time. He's been,
What
he saved me.
were you?
So at
choking
that time,
on?
I was choking on saliva and mucus, which is not possible apparently. Doctor came around the corner after because he was there.
Yeah.
He came around and I was choking. My boss saved me, and then he was just like, he's like, what were you choking on? You think? And I said mucus and phlegm.
Immediately you said that.
And I said I wasn't eating anything. I was just drinking coffee and drinking water. That's it. And then he's like, yeah, you probably would have just passed out, and then it would have just slid down your throat, and you would have been fine. I was like, oh, good to know.
But what do you mean you choked on a?
Okay, in your throat, there's a little flap for your airway.
Got it.
Every time you breathe, it opens.
Wait, what? Like it's on the thing
The
here.
back of the throat. Yeah, your throat is one tube, but there's a little flap. Okay.
Okay.
And that sometimes stuff could get stuck when that flap closes, and that's what makes you aspirate a little bit. Like you feel like you're
Like
choking.
aspirate is.
No. If you stop making noise, you are choking. You need to get help. If you're like,
No, what's aspirate?
that is when it's choking. It's stuck in the airway.
Got it.
That is. You're right.
Got it.
You're
Got
right.
it.
You're right. But there's the part before that. There's the part where it's kind of stuck, but you're coughing, but you can't get full breaths. Well, the trick is you keep coughing. Don't stop coughing, because then
So
you're going
you
to stop
stopped
breathing.
coughing?
I just don't know what I did, but then the air stopped going in. Anyways, it's okay. I'm good now.
So what is the doctor talking to you about? What's he saying about your air flow?
I don't know. He just said, just fucking relax, he said. That's pretty much what he said. He just said, relax. Like, take it easy. What's the rush?
What do you mean? What? Yeah, Italians. Why do Italians eat so fast, you think?
I don't know, man. We eat fast.
Yeah.
Like, me and Michaela were at a restaurant the other day, and we both were crushing the food. Like, it was like we sat down, ordered, ate within 7 minutes, probably.
Not good.
She looked at me. She's like, you think we should slow
Yeah.
down? I said, yeah. I agreed
I'll
with
throw
her.
a vote in there.
Like, but you don't eat slow either, though. But you
I don't eat
fast.
slow, but I eat slower than I did.
Like when we were at the keg and I finished that sandwich quickly. You were. What was your thoughts on that?
Nothing. I'm just thinking to myself, thank God I'm not coming first in this race. That's the barometer. You realize there's no barometer other than whoever finishes first, that's too fast. Whatever it is. It
doesn't
could be
matter?
an hour, but if you're first,
No, wait.
too fast,
No.
you lose.
No.
Yeah.
There's no.
That's how we've evolved. No one knows anything. Whoever's first, all right,
You're too
too
fast.
fast.
Like you don't want to come first. Well, you do though. At the same
I've
time.
never not. Who has any other time for other stuff? No, you go. Come on. If the door's open.
Come on.
You ever there's a door open ever, and then there's like two people, and then the person who's like, go, and oh, please, no, of course, you go. Then no one goes. Just come. Just do it. I'm sure if you come, somebody else might come. Might not be right then. Later on, they might.
Later on.
Maybe it might be a whole other time. Might not even be related to the other time. You might come again.
They might be by themselves.
Yeah, they probably are. Especially if they're married to you. Marriage feels wrong. And like for some reason I'm getting older, but I'm not feeling older.
No, you don't look older either. Keep going to the gym.
Youthful, baby.
Youthful.
Now I'm worried about fungus at the gym because of Jesse.
Yeah, why? Oh, because of his back.
Well, I'm like, fungus? I didn't know it's everywhere. I'm like in the sauna going, this wood's older than my grandfather. We're sweating in here 9 to 5. Who's cleaning the wood?
What do you mean? Like what you're sitting on?
In a sauna, it's just sweaty logs.
Yeah, but it's hot in there. Doesn't the bacteria die?
It's a great question.
Is it hot enough? 60 degrees Celsius?
Does the bacteria die? But I'm not sweating out bacteria-less droplets.
So then what are you worried about sitting on? You're in your shorts.
No, you're just sitting on a towel with
So
your penis
sauna
just
is-
about.
Wait, what? You're naked in the sauna?
In your towel, you're naked?
How could you be naked? There's other people. Oh, okay.
You're
so
in a
you got
towel.
covered. You don't just put I put my swim trunks on.
What? I don't have swim
Yeah,
trunks.
like
It's dedicated to the sauna. I work out, take my clothes off like a grown man. I throw my goddamn towel on, and I go sit in the sauna.
So it turns out you're more of a grown man than me.
Swim trunks. What are you in there to fix a pipe? The hell's that?
When you get wet in there, you're wet.
No. You get 2 towels at the gym. I take 2. Now everyone takes 2. You're right.
You take 2
I'm the
towels?
guy who does something, and then the guy goes, "That's a good idea."
That's crazy.
What do you mean it's crazy? 1 for the sauna, 1 for the shower. I don't care about their laundry budget.
A sauna is too hot and too dry for most microorganisms. Most bacteria die in the temperature between 50 and 60 degrees. All normal saunas are hotter than this.
So I'm worried about nothing, is what you just said.
Yeah. Well, Jesse just is he got unlucky, you know? He rubbed up against somebody on the way
I
in.
could lick the sauna, is what you're saying. The wood.
I don't know necessarily if that would
Well,
be.
if I'm correct, what you just read was that no bacteria can even.
It says most. Hey, most.
What does that even mean?
That's what everybody does to negate you coming.
Are we
at
getting
them.
high 90s or low 90s
What do you mean?
percentage? Do they give you the number over there?
It just said most. No.
Yeah, I don't like that.
Can you lick the wall in a sauna?
You know what I'm curious about? You ever hear those stories where like a girl does a gross thing or a guy does a gross thing, gets sick, and dies?
Wait, sorry, what?
Let me
What?
back it up. You ever hear of a guy or a girl doing a gross thing, like licking a toilet seat and getting very ill?
No.
All right.
Is that a common? You hear
I don't
those
think
stories?
it's common, but when I heard it, I put it into my mind.
Okay, so I'm curious. Can I say something? Why are they doing that?
Well, if memory serves me, during COVID, a girl licked a toilet seat and then got COVID. She was trying to she was trying to say, this won't get you. But what I was trying to say is if you knew the story, I would have been like, well, why can some people lick the seat? You hear me?
I hear you. But isn't that always the case?
What?
You do something,
And then other people can.
until you don't get. You do something, you either get it or you don't. You know, that's a consequence. That's how we got through life. We evolved that way. We kept trying different things.
Yeah.
But licking a toilet seat doesn't seem like a good idea, I think.
No, I wasn't
COVID's not the only
advocating for
thing-
the seat lick.
Oh,
I was just
you're just
saying
saying-
curiosity. Why can
Kill
some lick and some can't lick?
I just think, why does some people get a cold 4 times a year and others don't?
You get colds often?
No.
Just life-altering breathing.
Yeah. That's still going.
My thing is mostly stomach related.
Yeah, but why? You seem healthy.
What happened there? You went bleak. You went.
Wait, what happened to my
What
camera?
the hell happened to your camera?
Can you see me?
No.
Oh, this is not good.
Well, that's the friggin' episode right there, baby.
Hold on.
What do you mean, hold on?
What happened?
Maybe you just died. But anyways, we'll call her. That's when the camera goes, hey, you're done. We'll be back with another episode of Antonio. Mantonio.
Can I come back?
You're there. What
I'm
happened?
back. What's the problem? Nothing happened.
You don't know why that happened?
It was dead, but it's okay. It's back.
Hey!
Are we calling it? Is it too? Oh,
We're close. We're
good.
pretty much there.
We touch it a little bit.
We touch it.
Anyways, yeah, I don't know. Some people are sick. I don't know. Do you get sick often? The stomach. What's wrong with your stomach? What's wrong with it?
I fart very loudly
Whoa.
in the morning. In the morning. I don't know why that.
Sorry.
Loud.
Hold on.
Like
What
deep,
did you just
loud
say?
ones. Like very loud.
Does it sound like you have like a?
I
Like a
push them
fucking-
though. Like hard. I push them hard. Like, do you push farts?
Sometimes.
Every single time almost.
So why do you do that?
That's why I think I'm immune to shitting in my pants. I don't think I can ever shit my pants.
Because it's so hard to get something out.
Well,
is what you're saying.
no, just because I'm so aware of what a fart is. Like, I really know when it's shit. You know?
You shit a lot, I realize.
Like, when it's a poop, I
Yeah.
know. Even when there's, like, you think a poop can sneak and trick me like it does you?
It doesn't sneak on me. It's just like all of a sudden I'll have to poop really bad.
But I'm saying that time you shit your pants in the truck.
What?
Didn't you shit your pants in your truck?
No. When did I tell you I shit my pants?
I thought you said you trusted a fart, you shit your pants.
I don't think I've ever, as a grown man, shit my pants.
Are you sure?
I never have ever farted and looked in my pants and there was shit.
Oh, wait, but
There's
you
been
said
shit
about your
stains.
buddy. Your buddy did that? Don't you remember saying this?
Did somebody tell me a story?
Yeah,
about
in their
shitting my
truck.
pants and I
He was
told-
bringing his laundry to his buddies.
When did I tell you
Like
this?
recently, you're like, and I realized in that moment, I am immune to shitting my pants.
Huh.
And I just thought that was you that had shit.
I
your
did not.
pants. You've never?
No. No, I've never. I've had to shit really bad, and I thought it. You always think you're gonna die. You ever been there?
Sweating like you're in pain?
It's a weird feeling, and it can only be described as like you think the world is. It's gonna end. I can't hold it any longer. But turns out you
My
can.
stomach makes me feel everything I've ever felt.
I just don't know where your stomach problems come from. You eat healthy. You go to the gym
It's
all
not
the
a
time.
problem. I think I just have a nervous stomach. You know?
I think my stomach is just comfortable with
Who he is.
Yeah, he knows. He doesn't. He's not trying to strive. To be
My
anything
stomach's
he's not.
dreaming. I have a dreaming
your
stomach.
Your stomach's trying to beat out Luke Wilson.
Yeah, exactly. My stomach's like, fuck, dude, you're so close. Greg Kinnear, he's old.
That's such a funny joke, dude. Your stomach is striving to be something it's not.
Something it's not. Something it's not. Okay, I gotta go finish this chicken I got in the fucking grill.
You had chicken on the grill this whole an hour long.
An hour long whole chicken being smoked on the Ninja Woodfire grill that I bought from Canadian Tire for $379.99.
Is it on your patio? What is this? The Truman Show?
It's on my patio. It's probably done. Probably sitting there like, where the hell are you?
Are you allowed to cook on your patio?
Yes. You just can't have propane.
So I can get one.
Anto, fix the sink first.
Can you tell me what it's
The
called?
Ninja Woodfire Grill. Next time on. Hopefully we'll be sponsored